Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. If you have sound sensitivity, please turn your volume down a little bit now, because I'm going to ring the singing bowl to clear everything up, open up everything. I put a nice big handful of sage in the bowl there. I just love it. So thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate all of your comments and your shares and your likes and your subscribes. I appreciate you being here in this space with me. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this afternoon. Spirit, what story would you like to tell the collective this afternoon? Please, collective energy for the collective story. Please, Spirit. Collective energy for the collective story. Collective energy for the collective story. Please, Spirit. In the central energy, Six of Pentacles. We got generosity, charity within the community. Maybe a new job. In the subconscious. Excuse me, in the challenge position. In the challenge position, we have the Emperor, Father. That doesn't necessarily mean that the community generosity is being challenged by the Emperor. It Could be somebody else. Let us continue to clarify. Now, in the subconscious, Page of Swords, energetic, talkative. Somebody wants to use their head. They want to have a talk. And then we've got this right here, Queen of Wands. Somebody wants to have a talk with the Queen of Wands, a little flower. In the recent past, Page of Wands, confident, new journeys, fearless and enthusiastic. Intentions and expectations. Excuse me. Nine of Swords reversed, recovering, facing fear, accepting help. In the near future, the Sun, success, celebration, joy. The lens is being looked through. The Nine of Pentacles, luxury, profit, success, a home. And then we've also got the Moon. So there is something hidden. It could be that whatever is going on with your Nine of Pentacles is being hidden. We'll need to clarify. In the environment, Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work pays off and there are results. Growth. Hopes and fears. Well, all these ones came out and I'm just going to put them back in because that was kind of sloppy of me. Hopes and fears, please, Spirit. Seven of Cups. Fantasy, illusion. Or there could just be a lot of opportunities, a lot of different choices. And the outcome. Six of Swords. Moving on from trauma. Relief. Transitioning to better days. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups here. New love. Fulfillment in a Four of Wands union. Fiery, new beginning, passion. Strength and justice for the lovers. The Star. The Star. The lovers, the Star, they're shining brightly. The lovers are just shining brightly. They're being rejuvenated. They are healing, which causes a tower and a disaster for what you're moving away from. The Empress is an earth angel. And this Queen of Pentacles is bringing a Ten of Swords and death to what was. She could be a protective mother, a protectress, somebody moving on. It's over. You're gaining your inheritance, and those who were bringing you conflict are defeated. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What story would you like to tell the collective, Spirit? Collective energy, please. Guilty. Charity, generosity, employment, and community. And then we've got guilty. I feel the pain from the damage I have caused. It could be that you were very generous and sharing and caring. And there's somebody here that's guilty from causing you pain. And they're being challenged by this Emperor, the father figure here. Like, what the heck are you doing? There's no neglect. They're challenged because this Emperor there's no neglect, or this Emperor isn't neglecting you. See, I think some people wanted this Emperor to neglect you. They wanted you covered in crap and lies and blame and shame, and they wanted this person to neglect you, to reject you. But he's not going to do that. Because you're very generous, you were innocent, you were very caring and very sharing. And they lied. So it could be that, let's get a card here. In the subconscious, you're very energetic, you're using your head, you're very vivacious, you're confident, and these ones are disagreeing with what's happening here. It's like they're guilty and feeling the pain from the damage they've caused, and they're in disagreement that this Emperor is not neglecting you. He's like right there, he's giving you exactly what you need. You're generous with the community, you're innocent. And then in the recent past, so you're confident, you're going on a new journey, you're very enthusiastic about it, you're fearless, you're not afraid, because you are here with the Emperor. All your financial needs and emotional needs are being met, or they will be. You're very responsible and enthusiastic about this. You're in a Nine of Swords energy reversed. So you're recovering from this. You've faced your fear. You are accepting help, and you're more than likely very grateful for it. Detachment. This could be read a couple of different ways. You could be recovering, facing your fears, accepting help, and getting detached from those who are guilty of neglecting you. You could read it as though somebody is in extreme regret over this because they're getting detached from you, we'll need to continue to clarify. In the near future, you got the sun here. The sun is shining. There's joy. You're successful. There's a celebration. And somebody wants to run away. Or somebody doesn't want to run anymore. The runner doesn't want to run, but somebody's running. They don't want to run anymore, but they're running. Because you're successful. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. Again, success. And that could be this runner. That could be putting this runner into this moon energy. Like it could be throwing them for some kind of a loop. Space. They're in an illusion about it. Maybe they feel deceived. They might feel like they have been deceived because they've been separated from you. Led down the wrong path. They've been separated from your Nine of Pentacles. And they're in this energy. They're stuck in this illusion. This runner who's guilty of causing you damage and in disagreement about the fact that you are so confident and getting detached from them. In the environment here, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So your hard work pays off. You're seeing results. And these ones who, they don't get to take part in your reunion. They're not going to be present. They're stuck in an illusion with this fear energy. Illusion, illusion. They're stuck in this illusion because you are transitioning and moving on. You're leaving. You're getting relief from this. You're leaving. Secrets. All their secrets are out about the illusions, about the fantasy. There's no more secrets. There's no more secrets about the illusion and the fantasy, and they don't get to take part in this reunion. They were lying about you. You're very generous with the community. They lied. So you're leaving. You're an irreplaceable being. Everybody's talking about it. The truth is revealed. The truth is revealed. The secrets are all out. They didn't appreciate you. And they're feeling broken and shattered, and they're in regret for being in their pride. They didn't appreciate you at all. Not one bit. You were very, very generous. And they neglected you and caused you a lot of damage. You're an irreplaceable being, and you are here, confident in your new union here with the Emperor, who they wanted to neglect you, but he saw through the illusion because he's not like them. He's all about relationships that are for the higher good, and he was going to get to the bottom of this, and he did. So you're very generous here. Charitable with the community. Happy to share. Trustworthy. Somebody that can be trusted. You're a peaceful person. And there's somebody here feeling the pain from the damage they caused. They must have caused you a lot of damage. You're sitting here being very generous, being at peace. You're a being of love. And you're releasing all the negative energy. You're releasing all of those who are guilty of neglecting you, trying to get this emperor to neglect you, but he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. They're challenged because they're not for relationships that are for the higher good. And the emperor is not going to neglect you because he knew you weren't like this. You're very charitable with the community. You're a very peaceful person. You're a being of love. You're not about this. They tried to make you look like this, but that's not you. You have a lot of energy. You use your head. You're vigilant in what you do. You're confident. Have a sense of humor. You're all passionate without being nasty. And these ones are in disagreement. They're like, they're upset, I think, that the emperor isn't mentally wrapped up in their storyline. They're trying to make it all about them. I wish you understood how I feel. Well, they don't care how anybody else feels. But they expect everybody else to care about how they feel. They have to accept the things they cannot change. The fact is that you are confident and enthusiastic about this new opportunity. I'm not laughing. It's just that these ones, they tried to sell everybody, oh, I got this opportunity for you. Flinging out the money, flinging out the position, flinging out the this or the that, you know. And you just weren't for it. You had all you needed, and you were very generous with it. You didn't need any of their opportunities. Because this is where you're at. You waited. Because you knew these people weren't about that. And you're like, even though that's what you were, charitable, friendly, generous, sharing peace, sharing love. You're being detached from them. You're recovering. You've got your freedom, a detachment from those ones who were trying to trap you, and your generosity. You're free in the mind. Your mind is free. Maybe this was all a fantasy, or they're stuck in a fantasy in extreme regret because you've gained your freedom and you're recovering. They want to run away from the sun, or the sun, you're in celebration and now they want to run away because they're feeling the pain from the damage they have caused. They're under judgment. They're trying to run away from judgment by the sun. Judgment by the sun, judgment under the sun. Judgment by the light. Judgment because the truth is out. The truth is out. Secrets are revealed. Honesty. Light is shining on everything. You've got your Nine of Pentacles here. You're successful. Successful, successful. You've got a bird's eye view of everything that's going on. And you have space. You're separated from this illusion. You're in a position that you can trust. You trust your intuition. Your inner voice always guides you correctly. So yeah, I'd say that this reads, you are separated from this illusion. And you are in a position that you can trust. You've got a bird's eye view. Hard work has paid off. These ones who were causing lying, cheating, doing everything, they're not taking part in this reunion. You've got your freedom from them. And you're not afraid. There's no fear here. They're stuck in a fantasy, in an illusion. The secrets are all out. Maybe that was their fear. Hard work pays off. They don't get to take part in the reunion. You're not afraid. Hopes and fears. The secrets are all. So hopes and fears. You're shedding a light. You're telling the truth. You're shining a light. All the secrets are out regarding this fantasy. Hopes and fears. So all the secrets are out regarding this fantasy, regarding this illusion that was being spun regarding you. And you're transitioning because you're seen as an irreplaceable being. The way you love can never be matched. You're charitable. You're generous with the community. You do work in the community and you share the wealth. You're a peaceful being. You're a being of love. You release all negative energy. You're the transmute king or queen. You like cleaning stuff up, turning it into love cups and pentacles, and you're pouring it into the community. It's like you're this, you're like this walking tree, taking in all the toxins and turning out oxygen. I mean, you just do it differently because you're walking around doing stuff like you are. With love. With love. Unbelievable. They lied on you so bad. Unbelievable. They lied on you so bad. You're a being of service. You feel good when you can help other people's. And the truth is out about this illusion. The secrets are all out. You're a being of service. And you're moving away from this. You're leaving it behind. Honesty. You're honest and you have grown. You've expanded in consciousness and awareness. You're honest. You're generous. You're peaceful. You're loving. You're confident. You're fearless. You're funny. You use your head. You're everything that they said you weren't. You're this sunny person here. That's wild. That these envious person, they envied your abundance. They've envied you because you're an abundant, limitless being and you can manifest whatever you put your mind to. You can just generate and transmute like a champion. And they were envious of that. And they decided to put all their crap on you and extract all the goodness out of you and then call you crap when you were working hard to maintain the peace. That's wild. That's wild. You're a happy being. You focus on the lighter side of life. Because you know when you're happy, you're on the right path. And it's easier to transmute from that state. And that's just what you do. To maintain balance within yourself and within your environment. They were blaming you. They were blaming you for the responsibility of their own deeds. And charity, could just be, a being of love, transmuting the negative energy within your environment. You may not even have to really talk to anybody because it's an exchange. Like the tree. You breathe out, the tree breathes it in, and then it gives you the oxygen. It's a symbiosis. And, often goes unaware, as we with 2 feet move through the crowd and transmute all this negativity. It's a natural process, and perhaps you're not even really aware that you're doing it. But if you're walking around and you're happy and you're maintaining inner balance and harmony, then just simply existing and moving through the crowd, you also transmute that energy through your happiness. It's a power that you have. It's a hidden power that nobody even recognizes is constantly in effect. But they knew it. They knew it. These people who were not about relationships for the higher good, they knew it. They knew it. And now they're feeling the pain from all the lies they told on you. They're protesting. They're protesting because the emperor is not neglecting you. They're protesting because the emperor knows that they're not about relationships that are for the higher good. We're wearing masks and saying, pretending, dressing up in the essence, wearing masks, pretending to be you, and then doing awful things. And then saying you weren't about relationships that were for the higher good, but it was all a lie. It was that they wanted you to be separated from everybody and left lonely. It was all a lie. They were not about relationships for the higher good. They were wearing masks, saying it was you, trying to get this emperor to reject you. You use your head, you're energetic, you're talkative, you're vigilant in all that you do. You're consistent. You don't ever stop the process. They're disagreeing. They have to learn to accept the things they cannot change. You earned merit. You have earned merit. You are seen as good and moral. A good human. Confident, fearless, enthusiastic, new journey into a family that's responsible. And it's going to be great. Reservation. There's no reservations. Like Reservation could be like you're having doubts. And it could also mean that there's extravagance or some kind of a value, but you're not in it for the stuff. You're not in it for the stuff. And there's no reservations. It's like this is all you're in it for. You're in it to win it, but it's not about stuff. It's about family. So you're recovering. You're getting detached from this. You've gained your freedom. You've got freedom in the mind. Freedom you're letting it go. You're letting go of those who were tempted. You're free of these who were tempted to mess with your mind. You're free of those who are paid to mess with your mind, to wear masks, to try to get this emperor to think that you were not about relationships that were for the higher good. They were paid by somebody to do this to you so that they could keep the blessing. They were coached on how to bring you mental disturbances, and there's evidence of it. They wanted to keep the blessing. And they're frightened now because you are with the emperor and your family. So now they want to run because they're under judgment. By the sun, under the sun, they're under judgment because you are successful and you are seen as the sun. You're celebrating this union here. They did not want this to happen. See, you love yourself. Self-healing. Self-concern. You're concerned about yourself and about the internal status of yourself. You're independent and you manage self. You don't need anybody telling you or how to do it. You just did it. While these ones were all wearing masks, trashing you every which way. You love yourself and you're successful now. You're successful. You're happy. You focus on the lighter side of life with humor. These ones are under judgment because what they said you were and tried to curse you with, they tried to curse you with their persona and actions. They wanted to curse you with the karmic debt that they were accruing. They did so much bad stuff, they thought that they were going to stick it to you and that you would be buried forever, for an eternity, so deep in that. But it seemed, he saw it. They were wearing look at all those masks. Look at all those people wearing masks, pretending to be you. Trying to curse you. We got death, but it came out sideways. Endless endless harm, inevitable death. Some get it, some don't, I guess. But you can trust your inner voice. Dominators. You got this luxury home. You're being separated from the illusion. You can trust your inner voice. There's no death for you, but it looks like this dominator might get it because you're a sweetheart. Sweetheart, you're going to have a family. The family that they tried to deny you, that they did deny you. Hard work pays off. They don't get to take part in your reunion. You're not in fear. You don't have anything to fear. They're being separated. They're being separated. There's privacy. They're being separated. There could be online community. You're not afraid. The secrets are out about this illusion. You are a being of service. You feel good when you can help others. And they're not having any sweet dreams. They're very uncomfortable about this. Because you're transitioning, you're moving on, you're getting relief. This emperor sees you as an irreplaceable being. The way you love can never be matched. People are talking about it. You are honest. And through this thing, you have grown and expanded in consciousness and awareness. And perhaps the community has also. Accident. You persevered through danger. You persevered through danger. Honestly. You didn't cheat. You didn't lie. You didn't try to pile the crap on anybody else. You did what you do best. You transmuted it and turned it into love. Even though it may have been really difficult, considering there was so many damn people wearing masks, doing atrocious things, messing with your energy, seriously trying to get you seen as though you didn't care about relationships that were for the higher good. This is horrid what some people will do to somebody just so that they can maintain possession of their generosity and their gifts. Force them to take care of. That's like telling mama, I'm never leaving out the house and you will cook and clean and wash my laundry forever. And if you don't do it, I'm going to hurt you. That's like telling your own mother that you don't really care about what she has given you. And you're going to demand it, that she does it until the day she dies. And she's going to suffer if she complains. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did, trying to rob her of her marriage. They thought it was a great idea. And now they're bound to their commitments. Those cars just fell out and just crashed onto the ground and stopped right here. Yeah, they tried to rob this person, of her marriage with the emperor, and now they're bound to their commitments. That was vile. They wanted to keep this person trapped so that they could continue to indulge and have great lives on their generosity, on this person's on the wife of this emperor, who was going to get married and have a child that was for the higher good. Pure, ugly selfishness. The most vile. ugly selfishness. While experiencing the generosity, they were stabbing that which was being generous. They were like taking, it reminds me, my mother had one of her husbands, or I think her third husband. He had a daughter and she was 15 and my mother smoked, and she asked my mother one time if she could have a cigarette, and my mom said, "Sure, honey." And so she gave her one and she took it and she said, "Thanks, bitch." That's what she gave her in return. And that's this scenario. It's like coming up and saying, "Hey, can I have that?" And then getting it. "Yeah, sure, here you go." And then turning around and saying, "Thanks, bitch." It's just like that. Just like that. Over and over and over again. The wife, the loving wife, they did not love the emperor's wife. They wanted to destroy the love of the emperor's wife. But she still loves. She never stopped loving. She was never about the things. It was never about stuff for her. Not like they said. Widower. They could not cause this emperor to be a widower. They were not able to destroy this person, his wife. They were not able to destroy her, to trap her, to snare her, to cause her an eternity of suffering with their lies. And they're protesting because they're in a misfortune. Enemy. The enemy wanted her house, her body, her body, her gifts, all the gifts that of the spirit that were inside the temple. This enemy wanted it. The house, they wanted to get in and live in it. They wanted to walk in. They wanted to walk in the essence and the energy and pretend that they were that. And that's what they were doing all this time. They were harvesting energy and wearing it and pretending that they were that, doing horrible things and saying it was her, but it never was. This enemy was defiling her house and blaming her for it. Messing with their mind, messing with their energy, manipulating circumstances in life to make it appear as, and people around, generating rumors and stories, gossip in the spirit, gossip in the 3D, all for money. All for money. It was a service they were providing, and she was the target. She is love. She is love. She's energetic. She's talkative. She's funny. She's confident. She's passionate. She is love. Nothing like they painted her as. Nothing like they painted her as. Absolutely nothing. She's faithful and happy. Even when getting crapped upon, she works at it. And she never gave up hope. She wasn't in it for the money. She wasn't in it for the stuff. She was in it for the love that these ones denied her. This is an overwhelming betrayal. But she's recovering, and she's detached from this, got her freedom from those who were tempted and bribed to mess with her mind, to create illusions regarding her. They're detached. They don't get to come to the wedding. They're not going to take part in the wedding. They were tempted to mess with the mind and to create this illusion. They were trying to stop the wedding. They don't get to go to the wedding. You've got your freedom from these people. They want to run away. They're under judgment. You're here in the sun energy or with the sun. You love yourself. It's all about maintaining your inner equilibrium and trying to manage your outward expression in the most harmonious way possible. Conversation. You're there. They can't talk to you. They want to run. They can't talk to you. There's no conversation. There's no communication. There's no reason to talk. You've got your 9 of Pentacles here with your sweetheart and a child. Unconditional love. Your space is you're separated from this illusion. You trust your intuition. There's no death here for you, but there is you know what this looks like? It's like this person who was spinning this illusion about you. It could be that they are in solitary confinement, stuck in an illusion, and it could very well be that there isn't a death and there isn't an escape from death. It's like they're being dominated in the middle ground. It's like they're being dominated in the middle ground. They can't die. They'll want to die, but they won't be able to. They're going to be stuck in this illusion, in solitary confinement. Ooh. Your hard work pays off. They're not going to take part in this reunion. You don't have any fear. You're very constant. You're very consistent. Very consistent hard work pays off. These ones don't get to come to the reunion. They don't get to come to the wedding. They weren't able to cause you fear. They're going to be separated from you. You're having privacy. They can't mess with you. They're in prison. They're separated from you. They're in prison. They weren't able to cause you fear. They want to get out of fear. They're in a tremendous amount of fear. The secrets are out about this illusion that they were spinning about you. You're a being of service. You feel good when you can help others. And now they're not having any sweet dreams. They were messing with your dreams. They can't anymore. Happy. Frivolity. You are a happy person. when you're helping others. It brings you great pleasure. And the secrets are out about an illusion that they were causing. They were making you extremely uncomfortable. They were messing with you every which way that they could. And you're happy when you can help others. This is so weird. They were so cruel. It's mind-boggling what greed and envy will do to a person. It's mine. And it's not just a person, it's a collective. Many people. You're moving on from this. You're seen as an irreplaceable person. The way you love cannot be matched. You're not a soldier. You weren't fighting anybody. You were trying to love people. You were honest. Assisting people to grow. Growing yourself. And you persevered through the danger. The soldier couldn't take you out, couldn't turn you into a soldier. You weren't fighting anybody. You didn't go military on anybody. You remained a being of love, and you remained honest and true. You remained in service with a happy heart. And the story that they were trying to paint of you just couldn't stick because it just wasn't you. It just wasn't. There's a scholar old woman here who owes a merchant. They're all up in their thoughts about your innocence and your fortune. Or they're all up in their thoughts about your child and your money, your abundant, unlimited, you can unlimited ability to manifest abundance. This foe is in melancholy and they're suffering a sickness. They're sick. Pleasure-seeking priest, thief, sighing. And this sweetheart wife is waiting patiently. To go on a journey with her lover, the Lord. Well, I hope this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.